Hi guys, welcome to Critically Awesome. Boy, did we miss you. My name is Trent.
And I'm Garrett, guys, and yes, we did definitely miss you. It's been, what, a couple weeks now?
It's been like
Crazy.
3 weeks, I think. Oh my god, I can't believe how long
This
it has
lame
been.
ass over here, all he does is work and some grown-up stuff that's boring.
Yeah, I have to adult, and adulting sucks. Like, adulting sucks big time.
It sucks.
Sucks so bad. So anyways, man, we have a lot to catch you up on. Not only am I working all the time, but I'm buying a house, and so we might have to suspend Critically Awesome again for a couple more weeks because, oh my god.
And it may change. It may change on the days we do it.
Yeah, normally
maybe on a Monday, which actually might be good for your Mondays because Mondays usually suck. So
yeah, Mondays usually
make
do
Mondays
suck.
better.
It can make your Mondays awesome.
Critically awesome.
Critically awesome. What up?
Critically awesome Mondays. That sounds pretty nice.
Mondays. Monday at like what, 8 maybe. We have 2 viewers.
That's us, I think.
Pretty sure it's just me and you. But still, 2 viewers. All right.
This is kind of a spur of the moment podcast, so
yeah, I was thinking to myself, I was like, I'm gonna get home early today. I really miss doing my podcast, and it's gonna rain, so let's do it. I was like, let's do it. So I had to get a hold of Garrett, and oh my god, getting a hold of this guy today was like physically impossible to do. I heard that
physically. You physically didn't have to do anything. You just had to text me over and over again.
That's a physical endurance right there. You have to sit there and you know how much of a workout my thumbs got for saying hey like 14 times? I think I said it at least 5 or 10 times. Say hey, and then I said, hey Garrett, blank, blank Donovan, because I'm not gonna put your entire name because I could
well, it's on my it's my Facebook name.
Your mom's your Facebook name.
How dare you?
Your mom's a nice lady. Come on, Garrett.
She is. Thank you.
So, do we have any shout outs? I'm pretty sure we don't because
why would we? We didn't have this wasn't planned.
I probably shouldn't say what I was just thinking.
I think we were thinking the same thing, weren't we? I think.
Neither was my first daughter, but
yep, that's what we were thinking.
Oh man.
Oh man. Yeah, we were thinking the exact same thing.
Great minds do.
Neither is Ashley. But
Sophia was planned, but Ashley. Whoops.
Her name was Whoops at one point. No, not really.
Why'd you have to tell everybody, Garrett? God.
We didn't have to confirm it.
I didn't confirm nor deny it. Technically.
No, you did confirm it. You said why you tell everyone.
Why'd you have to tell everybody how awesome I am? I mean, I knew they knew, but knew they knew. Nude. So this is podcast number 23. According to Garrett, this is the devil's number.
This is the Michael Jordan of podcasts.
It's this LeBron.
Which honestly, it's not really holding up to that name because I don't think it's gonna be that long. It's gonna be probably one of our shortest podcasts ever.
Maybe. We have a lot to talk about Game of Thrones.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's true.
There's a lot to catch up, like 3 episodes worth.
Yeah, but I mean,
it just
really was more important. The finale, man, that was an awesome finale.
The one before that too. Winter Winds, I think is what it was.
That is the finale. That was the finale.
Well, the one before that, when Jon Snow.
That was like a promise. No, it's like.
I don't
know. No,
I do know.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No one was episode 8.
That was
Battle of the Bastards.
That's right, Battle of the Bastards. Which, by the way, was one of the most satisfying episodes ever. And
Is
then
that as bad as satisfying as watching Joffrey die?
actually, I think this one was more satisfying because Joffrey got poisoned.
Yeah, I meant just seeing him dying, even though I didn't like the way he died. But anyways, before we get into that, do we want to do updates?
Sure, go ahead and start us off. Oh,
Well,
what
bitch.
up?
Anyways, let's see. Movie wise, I've watched a lot of movies in 2 weeks. I watched Star Wars: The Force Awakens, which was awesome. I loved it, every minute of it. Huh?
Per the usual. I mean, if it's got Star Wars in front of it,
Yeah.
except a Christmas special, maybe, but that's different.
Which was awesome. It's always awesome.
The
Let's see, I watched Warcraft. I watched Warcraft as well,
How was that?
which was a pretty good movie. It was a really good movie. I really liked it. I would probably give it like a B or B plus. Like I'm not really into the whole game, or there's books actually too apparently. But I really liked this type of genre of movies. Of this movie, it's kind of not sci-fi. It's a fantasy. Because it's kind of like a Lord of the Rings kind of feel a little bit. Kind of you have orcs, you have humans, you got elves. Not a whole lot of elves in this one though, but I think it was pretty good though. I definitely enjoyed it. Also, I saw Now You See Me Too.
They had the perfect opportunity to call that Now You Don't.
Which I still liked it. It definitely was not as good as the first, but it was still pretty good. I enjoyed that type of magic, like engineered magic, essentially. Where it's like a long-term game. There's a long-term type ending to it, and it's not just magic. It's actually engineered magic. And so I don't know. I liked it a lot. I'll give that probably a B, maybe a C plus. It's not as good as the first, but it definitely kind of has the Ocean's 11 feel a little bit. But I definitely would suggest going to see if you guys haven't seen it yet. Let's see, what else have I seen? Watched Psych. I've been watching Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
How are you? Where are you on that? Where are you on that? Uh-oh.
I can't hear you, Trenton.
I hope they can hear me.
Yeah. Anyways, watch stuff. TV-wise, Star Wars: The Clone Wars. What else have I watched? I've seen The Conjuring because Savannah was going to go watch The Conjuring too, and that's a pretty freaky movie. Also, I've watched Dead Silence. We were kind of in a horror movie kick for some reason, and we decided to watch that. Also, let's see, what else have I watched? That's all I can. Well, besides Game of Thrones and Silicon Valley, but yeah, that's about it. I think, as far as I can think of. Trenton, do you want to throw it your way there?
Well, I'll go ahead and start talking. I know you can't hear me. I can hear you perfectly fine. Unfortunately, you can't hear me. I don't know what's going on. But let's see. I've been watching a lot of Star Trek this past couple weeks. I've been watching Star Trek Voyager as normal. I've also watched a lot of Game of Thrones. Let's see. Game of Thrones is just amazing, and I really wish Garrett could hear me because I know that we're going to be talking about this here soon, and we can't really talk when we can't hear each other. So I'm afraid that we're probably going to have to end up calling each other or something like that, or stopping the podcast and then restarting it. But I know, let's see, I watched Archer a little bit more. Haven't really watched too many movies. Like I said, normally I'm at I'm at work, busting it every day. I've been watching a lot of Bob Ross, The Beauty of Painting, because it's on Netflix, and I love Bob Ross. He brings joy to my life. Can you hear me at all yet, Garrett? Oh, I can't even hear him now, which is kind of disappointing. So, stay tuned. We are going to stop for a second. I think I do know. Yeah, I can hear myself, so I don't know if we're going to actually stop or not. I might have to make Garrett exit. Let's see here. Sorry about this, guys. Let's see if he does it or not. All right, he left the group and he might be coming back. So anyways, I have also watched Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley is, oh my gosh, every time you watch that show, you're on the edge of your seat every time. And you're like, what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? Are they going to actually, are they actually going to take off, or is this going to turn around and they're going to go bankrupt and then the show's going to end? Well, I know that the season finale, you're just on the edge of your seat because he just gets bad news after bad news after bad news. You're like, oh my God, Richard, hopefully you can freaking pick it up. I mean, because he's trying to go solely on his compression platform, and the compression platform isn't working for him all the way. People aren't wanting to buy into it. The daily average users aren't picking up, and they're not being used as much. So Jared decides that he wants to go and buy viewers and essentially commits fraud. And then he thinks he's doing it as a good thing, and then he realizes what he did is wrong. So Richard gets mad. The people who own, or who is their Pied Piper's investors, back out. They said they're selling the company, and then after they sell, they get sold. They think that they're getting sold to Gavin Belson, who is the CEO of Hulu, and Gavin Belson is just kind of an all-around dick. So he says that he would offer at first he's like, oh, I want to offer you, what do you say, $10? Does that seem good? Oh, no. And then he's like, I'll pay you $1 million for Pied Piper. So she decides that she wants to do it. And then she ends up getting a better deal of $1,001,000 to TJ Miller's character. I forgot his name. And well, basically they buy it out for $1,001,000. So outbid him by $1. And that's how that episode ended. Now, I'm still waiting on Garrett to be able to hear me. And I know that he can't. He exited out and he came back in. But he hasn't joined back in. Flash flood warning. Sorry, guys. All right. So I don't know how we're going to do this. Yeah, this is a little disappointing.